Official weight 169.5 for Carlos Leal. And his opponent, Renan Gladiator Fakhretdinov. Official weight 171 for the Gladiator, Renan Fakhretdinov. All right, next prelim matchup comes your way in the middleweight division. Ismael Nawardia versus Bruno Blindado Silva. First man up, making his 10th UFC appearance, Blindado Bruno Silva. Official weight 186 for Blindado Bruno Silva. And his opponent making his UFC return Saturday night, Ismael Nawardia. $185, the official weight for Ismael Nawardia. Moving on now to the featherweight division, ferocious Farid Basharat versus Victor Striker Hugo. First man up, please welcome Victor Hugo. $145.5, the official weight for Victor Hugo. And his opponent still undefeated, ferocious Farid Basharat. $137, the official weight for Farid Basharat. All right, moving on now to the heavyweight division. Kennedy, African Savage in Setchaku versus Chris Beast Boy Barnett. First man up, back for the first time in a long time. Beast Boy, Chris Barnett. The official weight for Chris Barnett. And his opponent making his UFC heavyweight debut, African Savage, Kennedy in Setchaku. $241 for Kennedy. Kennedy in Sechiku. Next up should be a good one in the middleweight division. Abu Dhabi versus Bruno the Hulk Fajeda. First fighter to the stage. How about a welcome for Bruno the Hulk Fajeda? Official weight 185 and a half for the Hulk, Bruno Fajeda. And his opponent is Abu Dhabi. 185 for Abu Dhabi. All right, next preliminary matchup will be contested at a catch weight of 160 pounds. Mateusz Raumbecki versus Whittaker Holloway. First man to the stage is Whittaker Holloway. The official weight for Whittaker Holloway. And his opponent is Mateusz Raumbecki. Official weight 160 pounds for Mateusz Raumbecki. Welterweight, Chef Hands of Steel Neal versus Rafael Dos Anjos. First fighter to the scale, the former UFC lightweight champion, celebrating his 40th birthday here tomorrow, Rafael Dos Anjos. $171, the official weight for RDA. And his opponent, the number 10 ranked UFC welterweight contender, Chef Hands of Steel Neal. $171, the official weight for Chef Neal. All right, that brings us to the featured prelims coming your way in the light heavyweight division. The last Ottoman, Ibo Aslan versus Rafael the Lion Cerqueda. First fighter to the scale, Rafael Cerqueda. official weight for the Lion, Rafael Cerqueda. And his opponent, how about a hand for Ivo, the last Ottoman Aslan. The official weight for Ivo Aslan. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the main card. Live on pay-per-view, first out of the shoot in the middleweight division, Shara Bullet Magomedov versus Arman Superman Petrosyan. First middleweight to the stage, Arman Petrosyan. .186 for Arman Petrosyan. And his opponent is Shara Bullet Magomedov. .185, the official weight for the undefeated Shara Bullet. Next up on pay-per-view in the featherweight division, Lerone the Miracle Murphy versus Dan 50K Ige. First contender to the stage, number 14 in the world, Dan 50K Ige. 146, the official weight for Mr. Ige. And his opponent still undefeated, number 12 in the world, the Miracle, Lerone Murphy. Official weight 145 and a half for Lerone Murphy. All right, now we get to a featured bout in the light heavyweight division. Magomed Ankalaev versus Alexander Rakic. First fighter to the stage, the number 5 ranked contender in the world, Alexander Rakic. .206 for Alexander Rakic. And his opponent is the number 1 ranked contender in the light heavyweight division, Magomed Ankalaev. .204 and a half, the official weight for Magomed Ankalaev. All right, ladies and gentlemen, first fighter to the stage, the undefeated force of nature, number 13 in the world, Khamzat Chimaev. 186, the official weight for Khamzat Chimaev. And his opponent, the former undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Robert the Reaper Whittaker. $185.5 for the legend, Robert Whittaker. All right, folks, we will first grab a minute with the great Khamzat Chimaev. Khamzat, the fans are so excited to have you back in the octagon. I know you have respect for Robert. Your thoughts on the challenge in front of you here Saturday night?
See you tomorrow, guys.
All the best. Sleep well. Khamzat Chimaev, folks. And now we come over here and talk to the future UFC Hall of Famer, Robert Whittaker. Another big spot in a career full of them for you. Any thoughts on the eve of another massive fight here against Khamzat?
I'm coming for war tomorrow, mate. I'm coming for everything. Hope you guys enjoy.
All the best, Robert. Sleep well. There he is, folks. The Reaper, Robert Whittaker. That's the championship main event at UFC 308 for the featherweight title. First up, the challenger and former champion, Max West Holloway. 145, the official weight for the challenger, Max Holloway. And his opponent, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, El Matador, Ilia Topuria. 145, the official weight for the champ, Ilia Topuria.